Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to talk about lesson 101, fraction. Fraction. What is the aims today? The meaning of fraction, the rule, reading a fraction. What are the keywords? Fraction, whole, part, divide, numerator, denominator, represent, equal, half, third, fourth, quarter, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and total. Let's say it together again. Fraction, whole, part, divide, numerator, denominator, represent, equal, half, third, fourth, quarter, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and total. Fraction means dividing the shape into equal parts or a part of whole. Again, fraction means dividing the shape into equal parts or a part of whole. I have a square like this, and I start dividing like this. Is this a fraction? No, it's not a fraction. Why? Because I divided into not equal parts. We say fraction means dividing the shape into equal parts or a part of whole. I have another square and I start dividing like this. Is this a fraction? Exactly. This is a fraction because I divided into two equal parts. Okay, I have another square and I want to divide it by 3. Here I divided into 3 parts. Is this a fraction? No. Why? Excellent, because I divided into 3 not equal parts. I have another square and I start dividing by 3. Here I divided into 3 parts, but here they are 3 equal parts, so this is a fraction. Here I have another square, but here I want to divide it into 4 parts. These are 4 parts. They are equal? No, they aren't equal, so it's not a fraction. I have another square and I start dividing into 4, but here are 4 equal parts, so this is a fraction. If I want to cut a pizza into 2 pieces, here I cut it into 2 equal pieces, so this is a fraction. But here I cut it into 2 not equal pieces, so this is not a fraction. Here I have 2 pizzas and I want to cut them into 4 parts. Here they are 4 equal parts, so this is a fraction. But here they are 4 not equal parts, so this is not a fraction. If I have a pizza and I cut it into 2 pieces, and I ate 1 piece, so here I eat 1 over 2. What's the meaning of 1 over 2? 1 is the number I ate. 2 is the total number of pizza. pieces of pizza, pieces. I have 2 pieces of pizza and I ate 1. So 1 is the numerator. 1 called numerator. Repeat with me, numerator. 2 called denominator. 2 calls denominator. Okay. This is called have. How can I write it in a word form? H-A-L-F. Called have. Numerator, how many parts we are talking about, or how many parts I ate or I use. Denominator, total number of parts. Denominator is the total number of parts. Okay, if I have another pizza and I cut it into 3 pieces and I ate only 1 piece, so I eat 1 over, yes, 3, 1 over 3. This is called third. Exactly, this is called third. Okay, 1 is a part, 3 is the whole. So 1 is a part, 3 is the whole. Okay, this is called third. Repeat with me, third. If I have a pizza and I cut it into 4 pieces and I ate 1 piece, so I ate 1 over 4. So I eat only 1 piece of the total number, which is 4. So this is called quarter. This is called quarter. If I have another pizza, cut it into 4 pieces and I ate 2 pieces of the 4. So I eat part, which is 2, of the total number, which is 4. So it's 2 over 4. 2 over 4. This is called 2 quarters. This is called 2 quarters. If I have a pizza and I cut it into 4 pieces and I ate 3 pieces of this pizza, so I ate part, which is 3 of all parts, or the total number of parts, which is 4. So this is called 3 over 4, or 3 quarters. 3 quarters. If I have a pizza and I cut it into 8 pieces and I ate 2 pieces, here I ate how many pieces? Yes, 2. So the part here, or the numerator here, is 2, and the denominator here is 8. So I eat 2 of the total, which is 8. Here, how can I read it? 2 eighths. 2 eighths. If I have a pizza and I cut it into 8 pieces and I ate 3 pieces of the total, which is 8, so the numerator here is 3. The numerator here is, excellent, 3, and the denominator here is 8. So 3 eighths. How can I read it? 3 eighths. 3 eighths. Also, if I have another pizza which I cut into 8 pieces and I ate 4 pieces, so the numerator here is 4 and the denominator here is, excellent, 8. How can I read this number, or how can I write it in a word form? 4 eighths. 4 eighths. 4 eighths.
Fractions, fractions, they're parts of a whole. Fractions, fractions, they're what I know. They're equal pieces, they're parts of a pie. Fractions, fractions, they're alright. Half a pie, half a tree. Halves of different things are different sizes, you see. But a half is a half, big or small. It takes two halves to make one whole.
Fractions are equal-sized parts of a whole. When it comes to halves, there are two equal-sized parts that make up one whole. Now try to say these fractions.
1/2, 1/3.
Fractions, fractions, they're parts of a whole. Fractions, fractions, they're what I know. They're equal pieces, they're parts of a square. Fractions, fractions, they're right here. Tells how many parts there are. Tells how many parts you got. When you have parts, parts of the whole. Fractions, fractions, what you need to know. 1/3 of a pie, 1/3 of a bar. Thirds of different things are different sizes by far. But a third is a third, big or small. It takes 3/3 to make one whole.
It takes 3/3 to make one whole. 1/3, then 2/3, and 3/3. That's one whole. Now try to say these fractions.
2/3, 3/4.
Fractions, fractions, they're parts of a whole. Fractions, fractions, they're what I know. They're equal pieces, they're parts of a pie. Fractions, fractions, they're alright. Numerator never under on the top.
And U for never
D
under.
for denominator's always down.
D for down.
Numerator up, denominator down. Fractions, fractions are all around. Quarter circle, quarter square. 1/4 plus 3/4 makes one whole right here. And a quarter is a quarter, big or small. It takes 4/4 to make one whole.
Try to say these fractions.
1/4, 3/4, 6/8, 15/16.
Fractions, fractions, they're parts of a whole. Fractions, fractions, they're what I know. They're equal pieces, they're parts of a pie. Fractions, fractions, they're alright. Fractions, fractions, they're parts of a whole. Fractions, fractions, they're what I know. They're equal pieces, they're parts of a pie. Fractions, fractions, they're alright.